probably about 9 years ago, so before you need a permit. Yeah, and the hardest thing I had to do is I was working out in my garden shed at the time, and they said, no, you won't deliver to a residential property. So if I deliver to one of the shops that I do work for, and they said, oh look, because of what it is, it gets delivered, we want it picked up same day. The store in. So I knew it was getting delivered, I think about 11 o'clock, so I said, right, I'll be open 1 o'clock to pick it up. And I had to drive over to Croydon to pick it up.
We're live around the world, is it alright? Alright, yeah? Everyone happy?
Alan's the only shy one.
Yeah, that's why I said wear a mask this morning. Hi guys, you are at Chelsfield Lane, Orpington, and yeah, we're doing a live. Police have been, couple of lots of old bill, didn't get out the cars though, and yeah. So we got here, Crazy Jake. Hello mate, how you doing? Nice to see you. Optical Turnkey, nice to see you too. Yeah, well, we're live in Chelsfield Lane, Orpington. Two lots of old bill come down, didn't get out the cars. What else happened? The security obviously phoned them. What else? Yeah, we had the TM vans down there, or one TM van down there earlier. And look who we got here, look. Dino, hello. Right, not listening. Oh, Dino, you are live around the world. You're talking to the world, mate. Like, hello, how does Dino speak? Grunt, grunt. Oh, dear. Well, who else we got here? Yeah. Anyway, nice to see you, Crazy Jake, and Optical there. One Generation Media. Hello, mate. How you doing? Murder Johnson. Guys, the towers have fallen. The towers have fallen. What towers have fallen? You don't mean the Tower of London, do you? Right. Let's have a walk, have a wave. Have a wave? No. Oh, we got a bib on the Utah. Oh, I'm not good at climbing hills.
I've got a blink.
Lloyd, I mean, not be funny, you're not big, but Lloyd, how can you miss a mistake from a young skinny bloke? I mean, you've got to see him, he's as round as he is tall, bless him. I mean, it's so...
Where's that as well?
Oh, no, he wasn't wearing that.
No, but honestly, the descriptions are a joke.
What's going on? What's that, Glad? Oh, my eyes are going. Glad Summit, what's going on? Well, what's going on is we are doing a blocking for to stop Mr. Sadiq Khan putting up another camera. But for now, we're just going to stop him putting an electrical box. See them cars down there? They want to put an electrical box down there and then fit a camera. And today, they're not going to. So what we're waiting for, police have been here twice. Didn't get out of cars though. So we're just waiting for them to come back, or security, or one of the TM vans come and try and put the camera in, or not put the camera in, put the electric supply in. These lovely people here are waiting. Been here since about 7 o'clock, I think. Some of them. Show you the boards, because we don't only do blocking the cameras. Digital ID control. Well, it's on its way, isn't it? Eh?
Those things done in 6 months before. You know, it doesn't
15 minute cities. That means you won't be able to go out of your city, and in the end, probably not in my time, but in the end, there will be roadblocks, and you won't be able to leave because this is only the start. Transfer, blah blah blah. That's your turn. Yeah, you lot should be out here as well. Everybody should be out on their streets complaining, because you will complain. You will complain when you can't do anything. You can't go anywhere without showing your identity cards. You might think that's a good idea, but I'm telling you, it won't be the people who've normally lived in this country that are doing it. There'll be some other people that you won't recognise. It won't look like us, I'm telling you. Hooray! Hello, sir. Nice to see you. He's live around the world and he doesn't know it.
But then, you know, they want to go down the digital ID route. You know, if they pay here, when you haven't got cash, like they can't pay for it down yesterday. Now they can't pay cash.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you want to make sure you hide plenty of cash under your bed, you know, under your pillow. All right. Bye bye. For those just coming on, we are in Chelsfield Lane in Orpington, and we are blocking TfL and Sadiq Khan. Mr. Sadiq Khan, we are going to block him, putting up a new electric box. Because if he gets his electric box in, next will come the camera, and we can't have that. Good morning, sir. How are you?
What are you protesting about?
Have you heard of Mr. Sadiq Khan?
Oh, yeah.
You have, yeah. Well, he wants to put up a camera at the end of your road here. And
ULEZ.
the ULEZ camera, yes. And he's been trying to put it up for months. And he's not allowed.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
And digital ID as
I
well.
quite
There you
often
go.
go into the bank with my grandma. It's because I might take her out shopping or something.
Everyone agrees with what we do. Now, if everyone that agreed with what we do had put their cross on the ballot paper for Susan, what's her name? Susan Hall. And if they'd got her in rather than, I know she's Conservative, but it would have been worth it to have her in London to get rid of Mr. Sadiq Khan. Because look what he's done, eh? What with him and Starmer, eh? Do what they like. Say one thing, do what they like.
If I come, don't bother me. The taxman has to see something. Don't get me wrong, I do it.
Well, I don't know whether the police are going to come back or not. Hey. Beep, beep, beep. Thank you. Well,
Well, I mean, Mary. I was making her records one day,
But it's good. The our protesters
went into it.
have a good old rabbit, a good chat. Chew the cud, as I like to say. Alright, who we got on here? I stand with Russia. Jay. Do you? Okay, fair enough, mate. Christianity was a setup. Well, some people might say it still is, but there you go. Zook. Jay Hawkins, FCK Russia and Ukraine. No, you don't like either of them then. And someone else there. He's called I Stand With Russia. Zook and Gay Britain and Murica too. Ah, right. Thank you. Thanks for the bib. So yeah, just for you guys that have just come in, we are in Chelsfield Lane in Orpington. And if anybody's in Orpington, come and join us. We're Chelsfield Lane and live.
Yeah.
I don't know what time it is. What would it be? 8:30? Kids are just still going to school. Yes, optical. Thank you. Smash that like. Yeah.
All they were going to do was put out a...
Zook's in Liverpool, Sydney. I think it's great. All you Australians and New Zealanders, you all called your a lot of your cities and towns by the names of English ones. I think that's really good. I support your cars on behalf of my new record on Spotify and YouTube Music. Night Game by Vicky. Well, right, okay. Well, let's hope everyone goes and listens to it.
That's what they were supposed to do.
What does this really achieve? Have you ever asked yourself that? Yes, it achieves free speech, just for a start. Free speech, because we don't want these poxy cameras. Oh. So, there we go. Just an excuse to DOS, really, isn't it? I don't think it's an excuse to DOS, no. Someone were up past 6, 7 o'clock this morning. That ain't DOSing. DOSing is all the ones that are still in bed. I had a lay-in, didn't get here till about 7:30. But no. I'm here to have free speech as one. That's my main problem. And also, these cameras that they're putting up, these cameras are just cash cows for the London Mayor. It's as simple as that. It just takes people's money for nothing. He's not gaining anything out of it. I mean, he puts up, if he does get a camera up, if we miss the box and don't get to the box, and they come and put a camera up, it's generally chopped down the next day or next night. So it's him that's not getting any money out of it. Zook still with Russia. Zet ULEZ was timed out by optical turnkey. Oh well, you must have said something then, mate. That one of our mods didn't like. Nyack Babu, hi mate. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming on. And never, yeah. Where are you now? You say. We are in Chelsfield Lane, Orpington in Kent, England, and we are here stopping. Basically, we're stopping cameras going up. ULEZ cameras. ULEZ is the cameras that, when you drive your car, if you've got a bit of an old car and you can't afford to buy a new one, a bit like that one there probably, and you have to pay £12.50 a day. So what we're doing, we're either blocking the cameras going up, or we have, not us, but we have some friends and people we know, and they are called blade runners. Look that up and you'll see what they do. As I say, we only block the electrics and cameras going in, but blade runners, they chop them down. So look that up, Google it, blade runners of London, and then you'll see not what we do, but you'll see the final straw when we've had enough. Yeah, that's it. ULEZ, ULEZ stands for Ultra Low Emission Zones, are a tax on drivers. The goal by the WEF and the government is to get all personal vehicles off the roads by 2030. So there you go, now you know. That's it, practical. Google the blade runners and then you'll see how active we are and that we are not wasting our time.
No, they do. I think they do it as an emergency.
The person wasting his time is the London mayor, who some call Sadiq Khan. I just think he's sad. And he's a rip-off merchant. And he runs a cash cow to take money mainly off of old people that cannot afford to buy a new car. Good, thank you, Scribbly Bites. So, Sylvia, is it a Scouser? Oh, not me. No, I'm a Londoner. I'm nearer to a Cockney than a Scouser. Although I must admit, Scousers have a lovely accent. I quite like it, better than some. So, what do you think of that dinosaur down there? Hey?
Oh, well,
That dinosaur there waves at all the cars going past. Yeah, and even nods its head. Look at that. And apparently the dinosaur likes letterboxes. Red London letterboxes. Yeah, he likes them.
it's as if.
Alright, mate, you can buy me a ULEZ vehicle for £500,000. You can, yeah. One that's one you're not allowed to drive on the road without paying £12.50. You can buy them for next to nothing. And of course, because this rip-off cash cow is only in London, people from outside London, they come in, buy the car for 500 quid, drive it back outside London, and they can drive it and don't have to pay any fines or any money.
And you see it go down. And the police
There you are. Right. So please, could we have a little bit of backing from you guys? Right? You should be out doing what we're doing because it's coming to you. And although at the moment you haven't got to pay for the cars, you probably won't have. Because by the time he's got rid of all the old cars and all the old pensioners have died off because they can't afford to buy a new car, they're just sitting at home dying of the cold, of course, because they've got no winter fuel payment. But what's coming is what they call pay per mile. So you guys think you're getting away with it, but you're not, because when you get in your cars, what's going to happen is you're going to have to pay probably £2.50 to start the car up, and then after that you're going to have to pay so much per mile. I don't know how much per mile, £1 a mile, £2 a mile, I don't know. But what they're saying is maybe you won't have to pay car tax. That's a load of crap, I'm telling you, because they will still charge you car tax, and they're going to charge you over the top on the pay per mile as well. So basically, you know that, you're never going to save a penny, are you? You know if the government does anything, it's going to cost you money. Look at that board there. That board says 15-minute cities. And what I'd like to do, I'd like Phil there to come and tell me, or was going to tell you guys all about the 15-minute city, because this is what's going to happen here. Phil, tell the world.
Right, so what they want to do is they want to make everything within 15 minutes of your doorstep, so that then you don't need to drive. You know, if you have to get public transport, you have to pay the government or your local council to do that. Everything will be within walking distance. Sounds great, but then you have no freedom within 15 minutes of where you live. You can't go anywhere. There's no such thing as holidays. It'll all be tied into a carbon tax. It's ridiculous. There's no freedom.
Thank you very much, Phil. There you go. Told you, didn't I? You're going to lose your freedom. You're going to lose your freedom of speech. You're going to lose everything that you've ever had. And we won't go into the laws that are going to change, will we? Eh? Don't want to talk about that. We'll go down to Speaker's Corner.
Yeah, I know.
We're going to talk about that. But yeah, your laws are going to change. Your courts are going to change. In fact, they're already changing. What have they just said? Only yesterday. Hang on.
There is no plan, just take some
I've been just driving down and used to have a camera around the corner there. Is this the sort of thing?
Yeah.
Where is it? Well, we're always appreciative, you know, because when we wanted to get a Swanee market, it wasn't even on the bus route, it was just terrible.
Well, there's one round the corner on the road about.
This is what I'm talking about, the one at the back.
And there's one over Crocken Hill Road and there's one down the High Street.
Yes, yeah.
Well,
We
they're all
come.
from there, yeah.
We live in Orpington. We come by, all I can say is please do whatever you.
Everything we do is peaceful. You know,
This is it.
We don't condone the actions of the Blade Runners, but they have changed the boundary. The boundary used to be actually the boundary with Kent. Now it's Seven Oaks Way, because there are no cameras between there and Seven Oaks Way.
Right.
And so people can get about.
This is for us.
Yeah, it's about the people. So, you know, while we don't condone criminal damage, they've made people's lives better. So it's kind of hard to not condone it at the same time.
That's right.
Thank you very much. I forgot what I was just about to get into there. I forgot what I was going to say. Don't know. Might come back to me in a minute. There go one of the neighbours thanking us for stopping the camera. Very nice of it. Oh yeah, I know. I was going to have a moan about the courts and sentencing. Now, what do you think of that? So, if basically, if a white Englishman does something wrong and he goes to court and he gets, say, whatever it is, I'll give you an example. Peter Lynch. Peter Lynch was the guy who swore at the police, called them scum. He put his hands together to pray for his children and grandchildren for what was going to happen soon, or what is happening now. And they put him in prison. 2 3/4 years he went to prison for. And after about a month, he hung himself. Somebody has got blood on their hands, haven't they? So, what was I going to say? Yes, no, as of yesterday, the courts have changed their rules. And I presume this has come from, Mr. Sir, you know who. But now, this same white man who got 2 3/4 years, if he'd been a different colour, let's say, or different ethnicity, maybe he didn't speak perfect English, but if he went and did the same thing, exactly the same thing as Peter Lynch, who had to kill himself to get out of prison, what would have happened to him? that man would have got a much lesser sentence. And I'll tell you the truth, he wouldn't have got any sentence other than a slap on the wrist and maybe a suspended sentence for calling the police scum and for putting his hands together to pray for his children. Unbelievable. He'll get nothing. In fact, he'll probably just be gone. Goodbye, sir. Who bothered to bring this bloke to court for swearing at the police? Not illegal. Who brought him to court for putting his hands together and praying for his children? Not illegal. I think there was a couple of other boards that he was blaming different people, the police and the prime ministers and council officials. He had this board up and I don't remember anything on it that was really bad, but again, swearing at the police, swearing at anyone else. Unless you're doing it stupid loud, you know, and bothering everyone around you, maybe, you know, it might be a problem, but it wasn't. He had it on a board. He wasn't even saying anything. And anyway, so that's what you guys have got coming. You guys that don't come out and protest. Get down to London at the Christianity, preferably at the protests. It's no good going to the pro-Palestinians, is it? Hey, it's no good going to their protests unless you just want to film it and then they'll beat you up. But no point in going to them because they're the ones that are causing half of this problem. Anyway, yeah, well, said enough. Well, who's on here? What time is it there, mate? Oh, it's around about 9 o'clock in the morning. One Generation Media. Peter Lynch was peacefully holding a sign. He was. And other than, you know, having a little. Well, it's not swearing, is it? Calling the police scum. Right? Might not be very nice, but you know. Then again, maybe the way they were acting that day was. I think it was St George's Day, and they arrested about 100 people, didn't they, that day for nothing. Got all their solicitors and all their barristers and whatever to tell these 100 people, however many it was, telling them, oh yeah, just plead guilty. Plead guilty, get a slap on the wrist, no problem at all. What happened? They pled guilty, straight down into the prison cells. They didn't even go home. No remand, no bail, nothing. Straight into the prison jails for about two years on average. So, bunch of crooks. Bunch of absolute crooks. What else we got? He was part of a riot. No, Peter wasn't part of a riot at all. He was part of a protest. He didn't riot. He was standing there with a board. How's that rioting? Yeah, outside a hotel. Not illegal, is it? One Generation Media says 6 p.m. tomorrow, BBC Christian protest for Christian lives. There you go. Be there. That's probably outside the BBC studio. And that's, where's that? Is that Russell? Yeah, it's around about Russell Square somewhere, isn't it? And he stands with Russia and serves him right. Serves him right. Well, I hope you're not talking about Peter Lynch. He has to commit suicide to get out of prison and prove a point for being imprisoned illegally. Because at some time in the future, this is all going to come out, you know. This is all going to come out, and even if some of them don't get put in prison, the ones that deserve to be put in prison, even if they don't get put in prison, they're going to be in the history books, and they will be on the wrong side of history. So people like, you know, certain people, anyway, they will be in the history books, and they won't like it where they are. Trouble is, they'll probably be dead and don't care, because a lot of stuff, it goes, it doesn't go anywhere, does it? You're not allowed to do anything. There you go, Sam. I don't know why Europe allowed them to enter in their territories. Sam, it was the last two governments. This Labour government, the Conservatives before them, let them in. For 14 years they promised us that they were going to cut down on illegal immigration. They didn't. We got more immigration than ever, legal and illegal. A bunch of crooks. Jesse Jones, the roads in the UK are smaller. Flower strike, best riot. No, don't want to riot. There's other ways of doing it. I'll tell you how to do it. All you do is you take 200 tractors every day. There's about 1,600 tractors turned up to a rally a few weeks ago. And you don't need 1,600, you need 200, and they would close down London. So bring a different 200 into London every day, 5 days a week. Forget the weekends. You only need them 5 days a week, because at weekends, all your politicians are at home, aren't they? At their second homes. They don't even know these rioters and protesters are there. We go Monday to Friday, and they will be in the House of Commons or the Lords. They will know they're there. They'll hear them. First is Jesse Jones. Yes, sir. I'll stand with Russia. He's still standing with Russia. Jesse Jones. Who's that lime dude? That costume. Oh, that lime. Yeah, he's a dinosaur. The drivers like him because he waves at them. And dinosaurs are what most of our politicians are. They're bloody dinosaurs. There you go. Yeah, I'm just looking at a board over there. I don't want to go over there because they're talking privately. But it's got and I'll show you, throughout history, people have had to fight for their freedom. It's your turn now. I mean, yeah, I suppose one of the freedoms that had to be fought for was by the suffragettes, the girls. And they had to fight for their freedom to be able to talk or speak, to say what they want, to vote, and lots of things. So, and what we need to do is to get everyone else out, because you guys that don't come out and help and protest, you're the ones, I know, that later on, when your rights are taken away and your freedom of speech, which is disappearing by the day, you can't even say, talk about blasphemy. All right, you can go over the top with blasphemy, but you've got to be really careful. You've only got to say one word wrong while you're sat at a table in a pub. That's if there's any pubs left, of course, because they're trying to close them all down. One word wrong on the waitress over here. She gets on the phone, phones the police. Police come and lock you up for blasphemy because you said, sod Jesus Christ or whatever. So, no, you won't get done with that. But if you said sod Allah, then you will. That'll be the end of your life. You'll have to go into prison for 2 3/4 years probably, and hang yourself, because that'll be your only way out.
Take care, mate.
See you again.
See you soon.
Right, look after yourself.
See you, bye.
But yeah, so.
We could all actually go
Or we could probably try and find a way of putting it over the letterbox and just leave it on
the top of the
it.
store. You're right,
Just give it a kick. just gonna get that.
This is right when you knocked it out of that. That's why I posted up
Oh,
on
yeah.
YouTube.
Anybody want to say anything before I walk away? Because I've sort of kept away from you guys. Anything you want to say about, you know, why you're here, or?
No, my teeth are chattering.
No, we're all our teeth are chattering. So what did someone
She's
say on
the
the...
warm in there, I reckon. You're right, Lorraine. We're going to leg it a minute.
That's not Lorraine, it's Dino.
Nice and warm in there.
My hands are still freezing though. Stop slapping them about.
Right.
So you don't reckon nothing will happen now?
Nah.
No, we're not seeing any. But I'm going to leave you lot that all you lot that
Oh,
don't
good
want.
luck with your-
Mind you, I was going to say that you lot that don't want to talk, but you're here doing it, aren't you? Hey, you don't talk, do it. So well done to you lot. Oh yeah, do you want to come? I'll take anyone that wants to come to the. Well, it's not an eviction. Well, it is an eviction. It's an eviction. It's an eviction of the security guards. Yeah.
Not enough money around being adults.
So we're going to be live again later on this afternoon. We've got to go and do something. Can't say too much, but anyway, we've got to do an eviction or stop an eviction or whatever. In fact, I can tell you, because yeah. No, I can't tell you, we're live. But anyway, it's going to be a good eviction this afternoon. Hope you come and watch it. The Blue Baron, the trouble is our generation between the ages of 70 and 50 had it too easy, and with the country owes them something. Well, I just see the dinosaur. There's the dino. Wave, Dino. Someone wants to wave to you. Yeah, see? They listen to you. Crazy. Hope okay vlogging. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm just bloody cold. It's freezing out there. Didn't put enough clothes on. But, now, what's Dan with Russia say? You do realise you can drive petrol cars from 2001 that are ULEZ compliant. Yeah. Because they're 25 years old. Now you brought something up there. Now remember, this is all about clean air. So you and Sadiq Khan, Mayor of London, so-called Mayor of London, you think it's okay to drive around a petrol guzzling 25-year-old car and not pay anything for doing it, and yet if it's, what is it, I haven't got the law in front of me, but if it was 24 years old, which is a bit cleaner, you got to pay. How's that fair? Right? How is that right? I'll tell you right, because it's a gas guzzling cash cow. That's what it's all about. It's to get money out of the elderly mainly, because they can't afford to buy a brand new car. They can't afford to run a 25-year-old car because of the amount of petrol it consumes, or worse still, diesel. Yeah, I tell you, my friend Mr. Turnkey's saying about smashing the like. You could do me a big favour by hitting that bell and subscribing if you want to see any more of these lives. If you want to see any more of the videos I do, I've made over 400 videos. Still haven't found my niche. Maybe it's Speaker's Corner. Speaker's Corner, Hyde Park, London, which is where I am every Sunday at 12 noon. So stick that in your diaries. I'll be there with one of my mates is on here, Mainstream Media. He's there as well, some weeks. Dinosaurs give human baby birth. They probably do. You never know. Oh, Minnie, you love my live stream. Thank you very much. It's really kind of you. Hit that bell then. hit that bell and smash that like. Well, I don't know whether. Sorry you didn't get the police, but probably tonight or tomorrow morning, tomorrow sometime, I'll put up the video. The one before I went live. I'll put up the video and you'll see the 2 lots of police on there. They were a bit rude. They didn't even say hello. Actually, they did wave at me as they left, or the second lot did. I don't know if a few people going home. I think they've stopped. Can I ask, has the permit gone? Alright. Well, I'm alright till about 11, then I've got to go.
No worries. Well, we've got people keeping eyes on it, so
Yeah.
if you want to hang around and do a bit of live. Yeah.
Oh, you did really well down there.
But it certainly went down well, the dyno there.
Well, when I
Oh,
went to
Dino
that
went well.
Dartford
This is
one, it
Dino.
made such a difference. It's like, yeah, it's got to be done.
As Phil said, it's got like, it's best traffic control. It slowed everybody down. Was he looking at you? Because it probably doesn't ram somebody up the arse, I suppose.
Yeah.
Tell you what, that junction and off dodgy, because the amount of people that they sit there and then they pull out and there's something there.
Yeah.
Like, are you actually looking, or are you just thinking, oh, I'm bored now, I'll go?
We get the blame for that.
Oh, of course.
I
Those
did
right-wing
wonder,
vandals.
I did
Oh,
wonder
yeah.
if that's why
Right
they were
wing.
sitting down, to
Yeah.
see if there was any,
Far-right thugs.
God help you. God help you.
Yeah.
Got one far right top of my phone, said it can't do the zig and answer modes. People's question time. I put it up on the ULEZ warriors as well.
I can't believe, honestly, the way these lefties act, because they call I call them centre right. That's all. There's no far right, is there? Not with what us guys do, but
We're
the
not
centre
Ku
right.
Klux Klan.
No,
So-
but I mean, who's the ones? Who's the fascists?
Yeah, can't.
Hey, who's the? I mean, it's
You either
it's
agree
that
with
far
him or-
left
yeah,
lot.
yeah.
It's that far left. Who's doing all the beating up of
Yeah.
all the?
They won't
You've only
tolerate
got
anything.
to walk in anywhere near that lot with a camera, and you're going to get kicked and hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Has that happened? At say the middle right lot when Tommy's supporters are out there?
Definitely it's just
I mean,
cows
if
that
you've
cover
got
their
if you've
faces.
got a flag that shouldn't be there, you'll be escorted off.
When you
But if
see
you've
this,
got a camera,
yeah.
whoever gets beaten up with a camera?
Yeah.
Only at a left-wing protest,
Yeah.
because
He
they
started off
are.
being the first one up in London. Because he called us all far right, hadn't he, Khan? And Ronnie had that sign, we're
Yeah.
not far right.
Not far right.
Khan is wrong.
yeah.
We're not far
yeah.
right. That was his excuse, we're all far right
Not
fascists.
far right, we're not far right, we're
Yeah.
just right.
Yeah.
Must be, since I haven't uploaded any videos the last 2 or 3 days, the last one I uploaded was second time doing zig halter notes at people's question time.
You know that bloke who come over, was he with us or?
Oh yeah,
I
the
know he
older
just come
guy,
over.
he seemed alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking,
Excuse me, someone on there is asking how do dinosaurs go for a wee when they're protesting?
They jump up and down until you can get somewhere decent.
Oh, there you go. See, now you got your answer. He's got his answer now. Oh dear. Ah, someone says we need to get jobs. We got jobs. We're here saving you,
And we're
saving you,
keeping you.
saving you lazy bees that can't be asked to get out of bed and come and join us to save your freedom of speech.
Your future.
How very dare you!
Not only that, we're saving people that are working, that are struggling anyway,
Done
and
my
can't get
stint.
around. I mean, look at the amount of carers there
Right.
are out there.
Yeah, unpaid,
To get
most
around.
of them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're helping them with their daily lives as well.
The
Absolutely.
simple fact is, a lot of people don't want lights. You know, if you don't work as you don't, you're going to be very late. So it's not.
She's giving her opinion. Someone's just saying that they want the dinosaur to give her opinion, but she was giving her opinion. That was her talking just then. Saying the bloke who said we should go and get a job's an arsehole. I think that's what she said.
Thank you for putting it so precisely for me.
Whoops, there's millions of people around the world listening to me. Shut up, John. Do you want Sam wants you to have the mic. He doesn't want me to have it. Do you want it? No, she can say what she wants from there. She doesn't have to. Her hands are cold anyway. Look. See that? Can't expect her to hold a mic when her hands are cold.
They are actually.
Too cool. Australia supports you. This Aussie does. It's 8:08 p.m. today here in Brisbane, Australia. Yeah, no, we got one in Russia. We got all over the world today. Well, let's have a turn round. No one. It's gone quiet. Police haven't come back. TM trucks haven't come back. See that green bin over there? I might go and have a bit of brekkie. That's if I've got a big hole in my tooth. I have to get extra sausage. Oh, that's nice.
You've got a better turnout. You're better off not bloody big and ill lot. They're useless.
Effie Bo, thanks for saving the world. Oh, that's nice of you. Flower Strike says hi.
She said, I said, the rain's coming. The rain always turns up if it's not. Phil's about. John said he was coming. Then even David Gunn stopped off.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, thank you Optical for explaining that. Yes, we are in Chelsfield Lane in Orpington in Kent in England. And at about 7 o'clock this morning, the van turned up, or like a flatbed lorry turned up, who was going to be putting in these electrics. And when he realised we weren't going anywhere and he wasn't going to be putting in any electrics, he cleared off, said he had another job to do. So anyway, that doesn't mean it's a ULEZ camera he's putting up. That could be just roadworks, and he's got to fix them. So we're not going to go chasing him around. And then what happened? Police turned up, sat there for 10-15 minutes, wouldn't get out of the car, didn't want to wave at me. So I went round and had a good look at his car. Thought he might down his window and talk to me, but he didn't. And then some other police turned up, had a ride round, got a wave out of them.
Yeah.
It does get hot in the summer. You can imagine the sun beating down. It does get very, very steamy.
There's a very brief moment where they lift cars up, don't they? Yeah, very brief moment where the sun was coming in. It's like, I'm going to make the most of this. I can see all the clouds.
Now Phil there, he's got a nice channel. He goes live. Do you want to tell us what it is, Phil?
ULEZ Warriors.
ULEZ Warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and what's the main point of your channel?
Well, the main point is to highlight that Sadiq Khan's a liar.
Yep, well, that's not hard, is it?
No, it's not difficult
Just,
at all.
just watch his mouth move.
Yeah, you know,
Well,
telling
and
lies.
wait till another video come up about next day or so.
Yes.
Of graphs disproving that fact that ULEZ has worked.
Yes, well, we know it hasn't.
Latest report of lies.
Yeah, because
So,
you and I have been out there, haven't we? And we've
have.
done the tests.
We have.
And we know that he lies as soon as he opens
And
his
coming
gob.
up in the next video will be all the graphical data,
Yes.
all the particulate matter and nitrogen dioxide, proving that he has lied.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree. And Phil here, he's a new boy.
Yep, that's me.
It's his first day today. Whether he'll come back or not, I don't know.
Apprentice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was. It's better. I was telling him earlier. It's better when the police come.
It'd be
though.
better when the weather warms up.
Yeah, we like it when the police come and when the weather warms up. Yeah. And there's our dolly birds. Well, how long are we going to... Who's staying? Who's hanging around? You're going to leave it?
Back's killing me and I need to move. I think
Right.
we're pretty safe
Yeah, I
now.
think that's a good call.
Yeah. It'd be nice. It would be nice to see that they've called the job off before
I
the
know,
last of us
yeah.
go, but
So there is spots that just stick out.
because it only needs one to stop, actually, doesn't it?
Yep. Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a couple of hours.
You'll soon get reinforcements anyway. As soon as it's put up, they'll be people back.
Yeah. I can do it on my own. Just stick my drone over their head. They'll go.
Yeah, you frighten them off.
Yeah. Have you seen the people are using drones now at weddings, whereby they put a load of confetti underneath the drone? Don't know how they do it, and then they go above the couple and let the confetti go.
See, that's the old Party Card advert, isn't it?
Is it? Yeah.
Africa song or something stands
Ah,
out.
yeah.
Confetti falls over the.
Of course, that's out. Let's use the same thing for putting confetti into prisons, don't they?
Yes, quite.
Dear. I'll tell you what though, it is not expensive. You can buy these drones, not this one, but you can buy drones for £14.99 from Temu. And when you think
it doesn't matter if
them, whoever's doing them, dropping stuff into prisons, you don't need to get your drone back at £14.99, do you?
They've had to put nets up now,
Yeah, to catch it.
away from the window,
Yeah,
so they
yeah.
can't get near it. Or not the window, the bars. Or whatever.
Yeah, they'll never stop it. I'll never stop it. Well, go on then, before you wet yourself. Go on.
I was going to say, I'm going to
to
head
go,
off
mate.
before we get to that point. Yeah.
See you,
See you next time. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you take care, guys.
It's a pleasure as always.
Show me the dino. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be another one. Probably a while yet, hopefully. But there will be another one.
Yes.
So you don't reckon they'll try and do anything this week?
Nah.
Yeah.
No, Phil said that put up.
Yeah, if they can't. Yeah.
Yeah, they've got 12, 13, then there's this
They need 3 days, don't they? They haven't got 3 days now.
3 days. Sit 1 day per another place, so they've got to turn up there. They're pretty clear.
And of course, they don't have to use it either. They could be digging up the road for something else.
To be honest, I can't remember we've had anything. It's not going to happen. They've never turned up. Nothing's coming here.
Yeah.
Up, and we haven't known about it. It's pretty. It's 99%.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Cheer everybody. Bye, Phil.
Yes. Bye bye. Ta-ra. See you soon.
Still up, but I don't think I'll do anything now.
I'll stay another 10 minutes.
You'd think they'd be looking around, wouldn't you? I mean, they're nowhere, are they? I would think their security bloke, who we can all guess who that is, their security bloke would have been past here, wouldn't it, to see what the score is? They wouldn't have been far away. The critic, it's just scanning everyone's plates in a certain area and sending them bills. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. And all these cameras, of course, once they are no good for the ULEZ anymore, they'll start using them for other recognition facial recognition maybe, certainly number plate recognition. Yeah, that dinosaur idea is genius. My uncle had a shop some many years ago, a lion on top of the roof, made from fiberglass. Everyone knew whose car it was. In the end, government state. Ah, thanks for that. That wasn't me saying that, I was just reading it. Yeah. Loving your channel as always. Thank you, Wychaka. Yeah, Optical Turnkey says, we are live from Orpington, Kent, stopping an instalment of ULEZ cameras. In the end, social credit system, yeah, I suppose. Yeah. It's all there to hurt the ones that are short of money and old.
See ya.
It's all right. Don't want to get her number plate, so we'll turn around. That's it. Yeah, smash it, smash it. No, we're losing a few here, aren't we? Did have 45 a few seconds ago, but yeah, a few popping off now because we have come to the conclusion that we have won, and my two mates here are going to go, yeah. They're going to go, yeah. Ah, dear. It's about three wins this last week, is it? We had 3 wins. No, I think it was 4. 4 wins. Hello there. Thank you very much for the wave. Thank you for the wave and the boom. Yeah, I think we've had 4 wins and no losses this week. So how that rat Khan can say he's earning money out of this, I haven't got a clue. Because we're not letting him put up new cameras. The Blade Runners are taking down, and he does manage to get up. And he says he's earning money. The only way he's earning money is through the fines that he can get from central London. But he's certainly not earning any money from the outskirts. I'm talking about the outskirts. Look at this. Can you see where we are? We are in the middle of the country. Countryside. How the hell can you, why is it worth putting cameras up or to have this as a ULEZ zone? And the air is so clean here, I can smell a lefty from a mile away. Well, I'm going to give it 10 minutes and then I'm going to drop Phil off home. Is it, yeah, here you go. Do you need a lift home? You got a motor here somewhere. Good man.
I've got my 34-year-old car parked around there.
Ah, see, 34-year-old car he's got, yeah. Now that's just typical because that guzzles all the juice, doesn't it, and pollutes the air, and it's totally legal.
The guy at the MOT station said it's one of the cleanest cars I've tested this week.
Well, there you go. What more can you say? It's a load of old B, isn't it? Oh dear.
I've got the pleasure of Euro 4 or anything like that.
Yeah, I'll take this fill home then, and then I'm going to go for breakfast. See if I can fill up that big hole in my mouth because I had a tooth out last night. A monster tooth. And then I'm going to do an eviction. I'm going to stop someone losing their house.
Whereabouts? Opposite the block of flats. Right by the fire station.
Yeah, that's it. Just a few old boys stood on the grass. That's it.
Oh, right, yeah.
But just down there in front of us, down there, we might be a few old boys here, but down there near that bag, no, not that old bag, near that bag is where the Lord Mayor wants to put his new camera. And believe me, when they turn up to try and put a new camera up there, this old boy on this grass will be able to crawl down there. It might, because I can't walk down there. I'm too old and disabled, you see. But I can crawl down there. It'll probably take me about, well, what would it take me? 30 seconds. It'll be a bit quicker than they can get there. So there you go. So I'm not wasting my time standing up here on the grass.
Right, I suppose better go on.
Carlos, yes, it is a protest. It's a protest against the ULEZ rip-off cash cow. If you go back up the chat, you'll see it comes up on there. I think a turnkey has been putting up what's going on. I hope he's not thinking of going anywhere near my bag with his old rubbish bin.
Right then, chaps, I shall see you next time. Nice meeting you.
Yeah. See you next time.
Yeah. Well, if I'm about,
Yeah, of course.
going to Birmingham next week.
Oh, right.
Nothing going on next week, is it?
Don't think so. I don't think a couple of weeks now, isn't it? Couple of weeks.
Mid-May till the end of June.
Whenever you can, we really appreciate it.
Every tiny bit
See ya.
helps.
Eh?
Every tiny bit helps us.
Tiny?
Every tiny little bit helps.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I missed a couple, I'm afraid, because I was away on holiday a couple of times.
Yeah.
What me and you doing then?
Well, I'm going to breakfast and carry on.
Are we going up the cafe?
I haven't tried that, Kath.
Haven't you?
No,
Well, that one I'll go to near the BP station.
I haven't tried it.
Should we go?
Can do.
It's good. It's good. It's cheap.
No.
Right, well, this is it, chaps. Thank you very much. All 23 of you left. That's good. That's good that you've stayed. Thank you very much indeed. And thanks to my mod, Mr. Turnkey, because you always need a mod. Especially on subjects like this when people haven't got a flipping clue what they're talking about. Right, I'm going to go. Thanks, guys. Listen, I'm going to go live this afternoon, and that will be exciting, I promise you. I promise you there'll be lots of hassle at this one. Sometime this afternoon, so keep watching. Oh, and through whoever it was says on, just 3 old boys standing up on the grass. Not on the grass anymore. But anyway, thank you guys. See you later on this afternoon at a very, very special live. I keep calling them excavations, but it's like an excavation, but it's an eviction anyway, alright? See you soon, guys. Thank you very much for watching.